pattern he's on. But after the first 2 element phases, there's like an intermission with this orb that we have to kill, and then the second phase is just the 2 elements we didn't get in the first half. So once we learn all 4, that's basically the whole fight. We just gotta put it all together, you know what I mean? We just want to know if it's like fire first or if it's water first, etc.
Oh, I should have went heal. My bad.
Well, we're just doing unsync just to, walk around and show stuff. But the number waymarks in the center, those are going to be like partners. So once we get in, we'll like, indicate people as partners. Basically, that's just for the fire phase. There's ins and outs, so like supports out, DPS in, etc. And then during the orb phase, which is like the little intermission. Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
No problem.
How late am
You're on time.
Not too bad. We usually start at 5, but whatever. We've just been getting people together.
Yeah,
I'm giving
Lolani. So I don't remember what's going on.
Yeah, sorry. I'm giving Lolani like the debrief, and then we'll get out of this instance, and I'll invite you when you get in.
All right.
Yeah, so you'll have partners for this. Basically, if you're to go in as healer, then you'll be partnered with a DPS, and I think your spot will be either 2 or 3. And basically, just when I say like supports out, you'll go out, and when I say DPS out, whatever. And then so I'll just kind of explain each mechanic as it goes. Just try not to like hit him too hard. Just let him go through stuff.
Oh, I forgot I have my whole kit now. Ooh.
Yeah, be careful. Okay, so this is latitudinal, longitudinal. If he says latitudinal, that means he's going to hit the sides first and then front. So you got to do like one of those types of dodges. And if it's longitudinal, then he hits front, back first, and then sides. So anytime he does that first, it tells us that we're going to start with a water phase. So that's what this is. Water phase is all about like donuts. People get marked with these like big donut AoEs. So we got to stack up. On this one, we'll run to the opposite side. Yeah, stack up here. Wait for the donuts to explode, and then we run behind him, and there will be another set of donuts. Just stack tight on the marker here. Yep.
Oh, where are we at?
Cactuar.
We're on a Cactuar. If you can get to Cactuar, then it should be fine. Chandra was able to come, but if not, we can always ult him. This chaotic dispersion is a tank swap. Me and Kabaji will be handling that, but healers just need to keep an eye out for it. It gives a fizz vuln down, so if the main tank gets hit again, they probably die. So during this part, everybody is basically going to stack in the center square because the donut AoEs are going to happen. The healers are going to get marked with 2 flare markers, those ones, and they're going to have to take them out to either B or A over here.
I didn't realize I had it.
This big bang cast makes them explode again. So you'll take your flare out to A or B, and then you'll drop it, and then you'll run back to the center so that you don't get hit by the follow-up. That's really it.
Okay.
These are just orb tethers. The tanks handle these. And then that's the end of the water phase. The water phase is the easiest one, in my opinion. It's really just stand still for most of it.
Now, if you step in the sides, is that like dropsy?
I think it'll just kill you. I don't know. It might just do damage.
I think it's damage, yeah.
But it does kill you.
Yeah.
There's no way the healers can heal through it either.
It'll kill you eventually. Okay, so this is, in my opinion, the hardest phase. This is the Earth phase. So we stack here and we get knocked back. Then he does this latitudinal, longitudinal thing. So for this, it's important that the supports, the tanks, and the healers need to get healed up to full because we get a debuff where it's like if you don't go to full health, you die. Then, as you can see, all the DPS, they get marked with a different debuff that says you have to die. Where you have to like intentionally get hit by those cleaves, because if you don't take lethal damage, then you die at the end of the debuff. So it's funny because like we get knocked back and we have to do that latitude longitudinal. Us supports are going to have to dodge correctly, whereas the DPS are going to have to do the opposite and intentionally get hit by both. It's kind of cool.
Okay. Interesting.
Then he comes back to this.
Yep, so this part is a knockback with stacks. There's going to be 4 party stacks. Or partner stacks, rather. That's just who your partner was for the previous phase, so we'll have markers for those. I guess you're gonna deal.
Ooh, he actually
Okay.
No, you don't.
does some damage there.
Okay, let's drop and then we can invite the others and get started. So that was just the first two phases, but I'll explain the fire phase and the wind phase when we get to them.
Okay.
As a
They're
healer,
pretty-
your biggest issues are going to be topping everybody off during that earth phase, because the tanks and supports and healers need to be healed to full during it. And you also can't really use shields, which if you're white mage, it's not going to matter. But if you shield
can't
somebody...
You can't
What was
use
that?
shields, but you can use AoE to cure everybody because DPS doesn't get any cures with that.
Yeah, the DPS like debuff
right.
that like kills them if they don't take lethal also says they can't receive healing.
Yeah.
So you can just AoE heal as much as you want. Just shields can fuck it up, because like if you accidentally shield a DPS and then they don't take lethal when they should, it sucks.
Yep.
Gotcha.
That was a hard learned lesson.
Yes.
Yeah. Which ones you
What
don't
level
already-
fight is this again?
What was that?
70.
Yep, 7.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm gonna need it.
None of us have skills.
Yes, what to say? What do I have?
But hey. No, you're not.
Melding doesn't matter, right?
Nah. We're going in minimum item level, but yeah, the sync takes
Eat
care of
your
all that stuff. So if you have a an Endwalker relic, it's technically like a stat boost, but it's like pretty minor.
That's the Mandervilles?
Manderville.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
Mandervilles or the new ones.
Let's see. I know I do. This one. Retrieve. I just finished all of those, like, not that long ago.
So the new weapon will give me a stat boost?
Yeah, so technically, if you look at the new weapons, they have both of their substats like maxed out.
Yeah.
So that means when you get synced down, you get max both substats. I think it's technically still better to use the Manderville because they have 3 substats, so you'll get like a little bit of piety or whatever. But yeah, it's not a huge difference either way. All right, Kabaji, we're just waiting on him. He was here earlier.
Ooh, wine barrel.
Yeah, I saw him at the market port earlier, but maybe it was somebody. I just saw the orange name. Might have been Lycan.
Yeah.
Elijah.
Take a wine barrel.
Yeah, because the Manderville gives me crit, determination, and shit.
Want that?
What? I don't see
fruit-
nothing.
Fruitier salt? What is this word?
Fruiterer. Someone
Fruiterer.
who sells fruit.
Nah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I might eventually get a house. Might.
That might be your good luck charm, Eli.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly.
I'm just holding out hope that one day we'll get housing in the island.
Oh, like
Yeah.
Full House and those things.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
cool. Well, we got an island. Why not have a house?
Exactly. And it's like
I was in the mood to paint today.
they could do, I don't know, make it like rank 30 or something. You can just update it to like a rank 30 and make that
Yep.
final upgrade be a house plot.
It says Kabaji's in the churning mist, but he's also bound by duty. So I wonder what that means. He might be doing like a solo dude.
He said he was doing a quest, so
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I did in the server. I posted the raid plan little image that I made. So if everybody looked at that, that's for the orb phase. And I think that like positioning should work for us all the time. So like DPS can just stand still as long as the supports walk forward a little bit and then get to like the back of your marker and then you explode. So the size of the AoEs works out, but it'll still take us a couple tries, obviously.
Yeah.
We did do a diagnosis, Da Vinci, about why you died.
Yeah.
We had to like go frame by frame in the video.
Yeah, I was getting clipped, wasn't it?
Yeah, it looked like you might have been getting clipped by 2 of them.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, so what was happening was Moon got knocked through, but he didn't walk forward. So Lai was like right next to him, and Lai was in the donut. So Lai didn't get hit by the one they were supposed to get hit by, but they did accidentally get clipped by Kabaji. So that's why they lived, because they took 1 hit. Meanwhile, Da Vinci took 2 hits, 1 from me and 1 from Kabaji, and then that killed him. So it was like 2 wrongs do make a right, because you were saved.
Make one right.
So,
All right.
was I standing in the right spot, or did you?
So I'll demonstrate it once we get in there. Basically, where the lines on the floor are, you just stand there and just focus on DPSing the orb, and then the supports can kind of handle everything, because the supports will stand in front of you, they'll get knocked through, and then walk forward. And I'll explain it.
We have no magic range or no melee.
We got
Looks like we
magic.
do. We got a monk, and we have 2 casters.
Oh wait,
Mm-hmm.
because we're not all on the same area.
Yeah.
We got a dancer, a monk, 2 casters. Yeah, we're good.
I forgot it only counts if you're in the same area.
Oh yeah, like the side icons update. That's so lame to me.
Yeah, you'd think it would. It's like you can look at the party list and see it. So, I mean, not the party list, but the actual like social menu party members thing, and it'll show it all. It's like it can clearly pull that information.
Oh,
I still had a unsync on.
Oh,
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, this is really easy. Way easier than I thought it would be.
oh, you gotta be kidding! It just crashed.
The tragedy.
Oh, boo.
Yeah, I gotta
Let
get
him
that.
in first. Let him in.
I gotta get that power supply hooked up and tested, because I'm really hoping that's what the problem is. Reloading.
All right, now we're dancing.
There we go.
What, son?
Okay, so real quick, let's stand in our kind of like clock spots over here. So yeah, for this one, normally we do like off tank in the back, but we're doing off tank on the side here because we tank swap at some point, so it was just easier for us to be close. So Lilani, you'll be in the back spot, and you'll be on the 2 marker here.
okay.
And then, so your partner is the person who has the same color icon as you, so it'll be you and Da Vinci. And then basically, yeah, so during the fire phase, which we didn't get to see unsync, it's a lot of like in-out. So like the supports start out, we get this debuff on us that like after 5 or 10 seconds or whatever, it like explodes. And anyone who's near you gets knocked back and takes heavy damage. So we want the supports out on these icons, and when we get to like center, like in that square in the middle, and then we basically swap. So it's like, you know, supports start out, DPS starts center, then we swap, and then so that way you just have your partner, and then you just each are going to the same spot. Yeah, and then during the Earth phase, which we saw a little bit of unsync, you're going to want to join with your partner, and we're kind of like lining up along this edge here. And basically, you're just going to get knocked back with your partner. There's like a stack marker, and so you and your partner will take the stack, and then you get out of there, and they stay where they're at.
Okay.
Because the DPS again needs to die, so they have to take like the follow-up hit, and then we just need to get healed to safety.
And we'll run to D. D is our spot to run to on that.
Yep.
And then we'll get knocked back in D, and then go back towards A. That way you can start healing. And you have to heal yourself to, and heal one of the tanks to, or either one will die.
That's great.
Yeah, I'll give a little bit.
If you're not,
I know, believe me, I know this is a lot to like dump on you. We'll figure it out as we go.
Yeah, it's not as complicated as it sounds.
Sorry.
Okay, looks like Chandra was back. So
Yeah.
check. Everybody, if you got food, use it, etc.
Oh yeah.
Let me check something.
It's outside.
Okay. Bye.
See you toggling the chicken head on and off, Kabachi.
Angry Bird.
All right, so yeah, I'll just basically try to like explain each mechanic as we go. These first couple runs we'll just basically treat as like derusting and like training and everything. So no no pressure.
All the pressure.
Nothing but pressure. I mean, Live did it for the first time yesterday and they did awesome. So like, it's really a shit. I pulled early. The countdown's ruined. We're all fucked.
Damn it.
Oh no! Okay, so Damning Edict, get behind him. This is like a frontal cleave. And then this tells you that it's going to be fire phase first.
Okay.
So DPS on the square.
Yep, so at the start of fire phase, DPS goes in, and then supports go out to your number. So just stand on your square for your number. That debuff that we just got, Inferno, after 7-6 seconds, is going to explode, and that's when you want to not be near anybody.
Yep, you don't want to step in that.
Oh, and then it's going to be latitudinal, so front and back are safe first. And then switch to the sides. And then it's going to be supports in, DPS out.
Oh.
Okay.
It's fun.
Oh, you
isn't it?
took
What?
the ring. Okay, so the tank buster thing, tank swap.
Alani?
Okay, so once again, it's going to be Inferno again. Supports out on your square.
This time you stay there though.
Yep. So after we pop, we're going to stay here, and the DPS are going to come to us to be part of the stacks. Okay, DPS out to your spots. And then after this, supports are going to go in, DPS are going to go. So supports in.
This square. Okay.
Yep.
There we go.
And then everybody in. Cool, perfect.
I'm
Okay, now we gotta do a little
like,
DDR dodge.
Yeah, dodge the lines.
Not too bad. Okay, so the next phase is going to be the wind phase. For this one, there's going to be a big cyclone in the center. You don't want to touch that. It'll kill you probably. But what we need to do is we need to get right up against it, and then for us support, we need to put our back towards it so that we get knocked back in the correct direction. So he's going to jump to one of the two corners opposite us, either like near 4 or near 3. And then we're basically going to want to get knocked behind him, because he's going to do one of those like half room cleaves. So follow me over here. And then basically you're going to want to stand right here with your back to the whirlwind and then get knocked forward and then walk behind him. Yeah, so if you're facing the whirlwind, you get like double knockback. So that's when you get like super launched. Like you get launched off the edge. So for us supports, we need to have our back to the wind. Sorry, that was my bad.
Oh.
So yeah, so for us, we need our back to the wind. And for him, or for the DPS, you need to be facing the wind, basically. Oh shoot, sorry, Kawaji died. Yeah, the only other mechanic during this is the healers are about to get a big flare marker. You're going to want to take those to the 2 corners. So you can decide whether you want to be at D or at like D, basically. Yeah, so just take those, and again, you want to be like near the cyclone and like facing out, so you don't get launched off the edge. Yeah, cool.
Okay.
And then come right back in. Yep.
Oh shit.
Like Da Vinci.
It is
Gotta
quick.
put me on back.
It's all good. We can just
There's
work
all
this.
sorts of
Yeah.
fun stuff to learn here.
Yeah, that was just me explaining it for you seeing it the first time, so that'd be good.
Well, I couldn't really see much.
Yeah, let's just jump. We'll try again.
So
I got
two
this.
of the faces, though.
Yes, the big thing is during the water phase and during the wind phase, the healers both have to drop those flares, and then after you do, you have to get like right back to the center because the follow-up cast Big Bang is what makes the flares explode a second time. So if you're like still anywhere near him, you'll take another hit. So
Okay. At first, when you were like, okay, go out. Whoa, he's off the platform.
yeah, we were.
Okay.
That's the
Oh.
walk on wind kata.
Yeah, no, I thought it was like back here.
No,
That's why I was like,
sorry.
oh, okay. But I see what you mean, like the numbers inside in the square in the middle. Okay.
Yeah, so as long as you're in the box, you'll be fine.
Okay.
You know, it's
Try
all.
that
You
again.
You should
So
try
the-
to get her, Kabazi.
When we were learning this the first time, the big problem was you never know whether he's going to start with fire or water. So like we had to learn 2 phases in parallel instead of like getting good with one first. Okay, get behind him, damning it. So it's going to be fire phase again first, so we'll get more practice with that. So at the start of fire phase, you can just go to your square, because supports are going to start out for that one.
I don't know if I got that off quick enough.
Oh, the Adel, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, supports out, APS in. And that's going to be latitude, longitude. Okay, sides are safe first. Sides and then front. And then
Are you
supports
sure?
in, APS out. Cool. Perfectly done, nobody got clipped.
Whoops, I had a little too early on that one, I think.
Yep. Tank swap.
Maybe not.
Alright, and then we're basically just doing the same phase again. So supports out again.
And this time you stay out.
Yep.
Get in, Eli.
DPS in, DPS in. Yep, and then DPS come to your partners. Okay, and then supports in, DPS stay where you're at.
Making sure you were
And
paying attention,
everybody
Da
in.
Vinci.
Everybody in.
Okay.
Oop, somebody here close. Alright, now we just dodge these. Okay, next is wind phase. Remember, supports need to be facing the boss. DPS need to be facing the wind.
Or facing boss.
Yeah, so you want to have your back to the wind, basically. Okay, start moving towards 4.
Ooh,
And then stand
I
right
went
here,
too soon.
back to the wind.
Gotcha. Okay.
Next.
I got liking when she pops.
Okay.
Next, gonna be another tank swap.
Got that Adel. I don't know if that's physical
Okay, healers,
damage
get
or...
ready to move. Healers get ready to move
Okay.
to the sides. You're gonna get those flare markers, and then you want to use the knockback to get to your corner. If that makes sense. Everybody else get position.
Back to the wind?
Yep.
Or oh,
You need to put your
back
back
to
to the edge of the cyclone.
gotcha. Okay.
Boo boo.
Yeah, so it's like a weird combination where it's like a knockback that also like respects your facing, you know, versus like the boss's facing. So a little tight. Okay. All right, so we're gonna have the orb phase. This is like the hardest part. So everybody get kind of like in the position near your markers. The way we want to be situated is we want to have the supports on the inside facing the center. Like, see where I'm at? Just be on the opposite side of me, and then you face the center.
Barely.
You want to be like over here, Lonnie.
Oh, I thought he was gonna cleave forward.
Yep, and then just be stand there and face
right in front of me.
Then when we get
right
knocked
in front of me.
through, we're gonna get knocked through the orb, and you're gonna walk forward to the back of the one marker.
Back of the one marker.
Yep, there we go, perfect.
We live.
No.
Yep. Well, I spoke too soon, but close enough.
Yeah, I didn't walk forward. I walked forward yesterday. I didn't do it today. Dead.
Yeah, it's all good. That's like our first time seeing it. So yeah, the way this mechanic works, I can explain it like between pulls, but this was like the hardest part by a mile.
No.
Yeah, let's let him do his thing.
Let's take my own life.
I lived.
No, you didn't.
Okay, so you see this little square on the ground over here? We're just gonna like pretend this is like the center of the arena. So I'm gonna be like standing here. My DPS partner is gonna be standing behind me. The way that it works is the DPS have those same AoEs from the fire phase that like knock people back. We have the same debuffs from the wind phase, which boost our knockback. And then the DPS have the debuff that says if you don't die, then you die. You know, like you have to take lethal damage. And then we also have the debuff from water phase that has like the donut AoE. So combining all of it, what we do, we made it as simple as possible. The DPS stay where they're at. We as supports are going to get knocked forward. So you get launched through the orb, and then you just walk forward to like the back of your marker. So for you, it'll be like the back of 1. For me, it'll be the back of 2.
Okay.
And then this positioning is great because we'll explode with the donut, and it should kill your DPS partner, but it shouldn't hit anybody else.
Okay.
Yep.
And I'll set you up.
Mind you,
at the
your
beginning of
partner-
that.
It'll be someone else for that as far as your partner goes.
Yeah.
Not your actual partner, but the person who's on the
Okay.
other side of the orb from you, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, like swapping partners. Okay.
Yeah. I'll set you up at the beginning of that. Just back and right, and you'll be good.
Huh?
Your mic cut out for a second.
Yeah, cut out.
Oh, dead gummit. I said I'll set you up for that. So
Oh no.
when it gets to that phase.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Cut that
he'll be
again.
standing like here, so you'll just stand in front of him facing the orb. So if you never
Okay.
know, if you forget where to go, just stand in front of Da Vinci, basically.
Okay.
One sec. Let me swap mics.
All right.
Yeah, so this part was really complicated, but then once we like
Why you
figured out
making
this
noise?
like kind of like preset position strat, it should work fine. When it actually works, it looks pretty genius, you know, because like everybody gets knocked back exactly the right spot, and then just pop, and then we go. But the DPS also have some DPS check on that orb, so I like this version of the strategy because they don't have to move, so they can just focus on hitting the ball.
Gotcha.
All right, I'm good.
But yeah, good job on the wind phase. I think. Yeah, nobody got hit during fire phase at all, which is awesome. And then wind phase is like usually a little bit of a clusterfuck, but we got through it. All right, let's hope we get that pattern again.
That was the phase that they had the debuff where they couldn't get healed anyway, right?
Yeah, so you can use
Okay.
AoE heals fine. Yep.
Gotcha.
And no shields.
Okay, watch for his first attack. Like we got Edict again, awesome, so get behind him. Alright, you can get to your positions, DPS in, supports out.
Got the addle.
Remember, if a tank is down, I'll take their
Tether, yeah.
tether.
Okay. Supports out. Good job. Okay, front and back are getting hit first with 5 safe. 5 safe, sorry. And then front and back. That's my bad. Alright, now supports in, DPS out. Alright, now do it again. So DPS back to the middle. Tank swap. Okay, also supports out, DPS in. Alright, supports stay out, DPS come to your party. Okay, supports in, DPS stay where you're at. And then everybody in. Perfect, well done. Hot feet. Okay, wind phase coming up. I got a reprisal on this one, help you out a little. Okay, start moving towards 4. Remember, supports want to have your back to the wind, DPS want to face the wind. Tuck in behind him.
My bad.
No worries.
I got you off.
Wait, I thought you survived. What happened?
I didn't put my weapon away.
Oh.
Oh, that's reversed. Fuck.
Oh, I don't have.
Kabaji.
No.
Okay, healers, start making your way to your corners. Remember, you want to like stand with your back to the wind and get knocked back to the corner. And then get right back here. Sprint if you have to. Yeah. Okay, Kabaji's dead, so somebody else take the.
I got it. I got Kabaji.
Eli's gonna sack himself for the good of the raid.
Shit. Where's Kabaji? There he is.
I'm casting.
Damn it.
Okay, start getting to your positions for the orb phase. We're just gonna try to do the orbs correctly, so yep, so DPS should be like on that line, and then ooh, Kabaji, wrong side.
Wrong side,
Back
Kabaji.
up a little. Milani, back up just a little. There you
Yep.
go.
And then you want to face the orb, and we're gonna get knocked through. Oh shit. Well, I don't know what happened there.
Oh, that's not
Oh.
good.
Wait, I was
Okay.
okay. I was definitely in that donut. Yeah, I was definitely in that donut, but still died.
Yeah, I got ricocheted. I got launched forward and then immediately back. So I was like,
Oh,
You got hit by 2 then.
yeah.
Yeah, and I had no donut on my side.
well, I didn't
Alright,
die
this
immediately though.
8-bit, you have your carbuncle. Can you like send it forward a little bit? So do you see where the line is? You see where the 2 marker is here? And then there's like lines in the gray part of the floor, the dark color. Where that like line is, where this plus is. Yeah, so like
Like
fuck, no,
this
I'll
plus
just- I'll
right here?
Yeah.
On the other side
yeah,
of the 2?
Yeah, exactly.
Or the
on
one
other side of
closest to the
2 marker.
square.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh,
so-
you're
so,
wanting to
yeah,
go. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So like 1 click forward from the 2. That's where the DPS should be standing, and then you just stand in front of it. So if the
Okay.
DPS are all standing on those
Okay.
like pluses on the ground, then they're in
Yeah.
the right spot. And then
So
we'll get
then I
knocked
would be
through.
standing like right here. That
So I
close
need to
enough?
move forward a little bit.
Yeah. So if you're here, I'll pull the boss, but just don't attack it. So if I'm standing here, this is where the
Mhm.
DPS should be,
Mhm.
and then the support can be like right in front of them, and then that way the DPS is still in melee range to hit the orb, while the supports, you know, are free to do whatever they need to do when they get knocked through. Then if the DPS just stays there, then it's fine because we'll just walk forward, and then we just walk to the other side of our icon.
Okay. And by other side of icon, you mean like this side
backside
of 1?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you'll be 1, yeah, because you're on the other side.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really just like a positioning dance, and then if we do it right, we get knocked through. Our donuts each kill 1 DPS each, but the DPS live because of their debuff, and then we just heal everybody to full, and we just kill the orb.
Okay.
Yeah, that one though, it was weird because at least on my screen I was definitely in the donut, but I still got the little rock thing that came on me.
The earth debuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not a visual thing; it's a snapshot. That's why it was so hard to figure out. For the other
Yeah,
team.
like
Yeah.
diagnosing it was
We're
hard.
like, visually we were all hitting perfectly, but it was a snapshot.
Mm.
The fact that we weren't there right before it goes off is what the deal was. So it's just positioning for the knockback.
Yeah.
Just right. Everyone be in position at the right spot. You know, right time.
Yeah,
You just don't have any. You don't have any seconds at all. You
Yeah.
just got to be right there at the perfect timing.
Yeah.
It just takes practice.
And the DPS need to be going ham on that orb during that time. So
Yeah, everyone has to be alive.
and ideally without weakness, but you know we gotta get through wind phase. Excuse me. Take behind him, fire phase again. Luckily he's cooperating today and he's letting us do this phase over and over. Okay, DPS in, supports out, get ready.
Got the addle on that.
It's done. Okay, side safe first. And then back. And then DPS out, supports in. Perfect, good job. Okay, tank buster. Swapperoonie. Got reprisal for this. Okay, DPS in, supports out again.
Oh shit! What?
Jump forward.
Yeah.
Okay, DPS to your partners.
Oh yeah, that's killed.
And then supports in, supports in.
Thank you.
And everybody in. Touch some orbs. Happy feet. Wombo combo. Alright, wind phase. Everybody stack towards A. Okay, start moving towards 4. Remember, supports want your back to the wind, DPS want your face to the wind. Tuck in behind him for the cleave.
I was behind him.
Okay, it's gonna be a tank swap. I'm gonna press the provoke button this time. There we go. Okay, healers, you're gonna take your flares to the corners again. Everybody else get in position so you don't get knocked off. And then the healers back in, quick. Good job. Nice.
I got him.
Okay, orb tethers.
Oh.
Good job.
Nice. Okay, everybody standing. We're going into the orb phase again. And start pre-positioning for the orbs. Okay.
You want to be at that line just in front of you.
Okay, it looks like everyone's positioned. So yeah, when you get knocked through, just walk to the back side of the box. No, Eli. Okay, back link square. Cool. And then back side of the box. Yep. Did it work?
No, I didn't get it.
You lost one. Okay, so Kabaji, you're gonna have to walk a little bit farther forward.
Got you.
Can I heal at this point?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hit the wrong button.
Yeah, I saw you do the dancer dash.
Oh. Oh, wow.
No,
Very
we
tight
didn't do it.
GPS.
Ah,
Yeah, if you have one
Yeah.
DPS death, then it's like almost undoable. So
okay, I'm gonna hit the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
sure.
Okay.
So Kabaji, for that, since you're starting on this side over at 4, your kind of like eyeball is you're going to want to get knocked through, and then you want to walk to the back side of the F3. So like right there, basically. Exactly, yeah. So
Yeah,
if you stand
right
there and Chandril is standing here, then he'll get hit by the donut. Perfect. All right, cool. So let's all jump.
Yep.
I'll pay everyone's repair bills if needed. If anybody needs repairs or food refreshes or whatever.
What happened?
Oh, Kabaji was just demonstrating the spot when we pulled the buff.
Come back and it was a black screen. I'm like, oh shit.
You missed the whole pool.
Yeah, in fact, we cleared while you were gone.
Did I get you off the platform, Kabaji?
What was that?
Did I manage to get Kabaji off the platform?
With the rescue.
Yeah.
Midair, yoink.
Yoink!
I want to get that new twirl emote, but it's still a couple million. It looks very cute.
Okay.
Yeah, we could go to Exodus.
How much is it there?
What happened with Exodus?
That's Aether server, right?
Primal.
Nah, it's primal.
Primal.
Oh. Excalibur?
Yeah, Excalibur's Ether.
So what are we talking about?
Pearl emote.
I was looking at world
Market board
transfers.
price. Oh, world transfers.
Oh,
See, the thing is, people are always trying to get onto Balmung, but you're trying to get out.
Yeah.
trying the connection, man. I don't know what it is.
You're like, I've been to Old once. That's enough for me.
That was my first server. Was Excalibur.
Oh, Excalibur was?
I wonder if yeah. I wonder if Excal's still around.
Alright, cool.
So yeah, if y'all decide to do Exodus or whatever, we got our free company. You're welcome to join.
Yeah, that's true too.
Like, I lagged so bad in OC and
Everything.
for frontline.
Up the skill. Okay, so side safe first, and then back. Side, then back. Okay, so this is gonna be water phase first. I'll try to go over the mechanics as we go, because I know we've only seen that one once. So basically, everyone stays stacked on that square in the center unless you have a reason to leave. So right now, stay stacked. Okay, get to the back side of the one marker over here. Everybody group up, stay tight. And then run behind him. And stack on that B marker. Real tight because of the donuts. Perfect. Go back to the
And
center.
back to the center.
Yep. And then basically DPS, you can just stay there for the rest of the time. Inkbot, you can do a tank swap soon.
Lonnie, we're gonna get flare markers. You just turn around and run to B. And then when it goes off, get back to the center square.
Yeah, just like the Big Bang during winds. Okay, healers, take your flares out. Everybody else stack in the center. Bobby, you get the stack. Yep, and then everybody in. Yeah, so for that one, even the main tank needs to be in the stack. So you're gonna get the donuts. So. Okay, orbs. Okay, sorry, I took the noise one, but.
Oh,
Lord
what
of mercy.
I got him.
the? Okay.
Mitigations, those things hit hard.
Just
Yeah.
keep healing.
Okay, so now it's Earth phase. So remember for this one, the DPS need to die, and the healers and tanks need to be healed to full.
Da Vinci do the DPS call out.
AoE healing? Yeah.
DPS sides.
Stay in front. Yeah, front back.
Oh.
I missed one.
See who survived. That looks like. Yeah,
Ah.
only 2 people died. Okay, whatever.
I thought I got hit on both. I must have missed the second.
Okay, tank swap again. I'm just gonna invuln, make sure to provoke.
You resing?
Yeah, I got
I'm
him.
going after Da Vinci.
Okay, everybody get in your partner stacks. So Lilani, you're gonna be over here at D with Da Vinci. And then we're gonna get knocked back, and then the DPS that gets knocked back stays where they're at. And then the supports, you're gonna go back to the north side wall. So after the stack, yeah, run back up here. Oh shit,
Oh,
we had
after
to
the
work
stack.
Yeah, my bad.
And super heal. Yep.
Yeah, that one's pretty rough. Yeah, so the way it works is basically partners get knocked back, stack explodes, then the supports run back to the north side while the DPS stay where they're at. So they die to the knockback, or die to the Big Bang thing. But all good. Yeah, we got through water phase, and that was our first time
Yeah.
really seeing it. So
I could go for some donuts too, like.
yeah, for real.
So if he does lateral, he attacks longitude, front and back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
longitude means he's gonna hit front and back first.
All right.
So
Well, I gotta think football is in lateral. Okay.
yeah.
I got it.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, so for the stack section here, Lai, come over here so we can just demonstrate real quick. So we'll stand here, we get the stack marker on us, and then we'll get knocked back, boom. Then the stack marker will explode. Lai stays where they're at, and I will come back to the north side, just so I don't get clipped by the follow-up. Then the follow-up explodes, that kills Lai, but they want to die because of the earth debuff, and then we all get healed to full and open fire.
Okay.
But the tanks and healers need to be healed to full during that, so feel free to just like spam AoE heals if you need to, because
Okay.
the DPS can't get healed, so there's no risk of accidentally like saving them, you know.
Okay. Because I started moving and I was like, wait, that stack never went off. And then it went off.
Yeah, I should have clarified that you have to like wait a beat. That's my bad.
It's okay.
Alright, now let's see if we get to try that one again, or if we're back to fire phase.
Nice.
Okay, front and back again. So sides stay first, sides, then front. Okay, so it's water phase again.
Got tsunami addled.
Okay, backside of one marker. Group tight. Tight, tight, tight. And then get behind him. Yeah, for these we have to like stack really tight on top of each other.
Too far, like it.
Yeah.
They're just going to
Get
top
him.
you. They can't help themselves.
I got her.
I got him. I got him.
Okay.
Alright, tank swap. Sorry, I pulled aggro again.
Got a Vita.
Thank you. Okay, players get ready. So healers, you can start moving to your spot. Everybody else will stay in this square, even the tank. And as soon as the player pops, get back to the middle. Perfect.
I don't know where I'm going.
And even with a 15 and a 20%, that still puts like half my health. Okay, we're taking it back to the north. So remember, DPS, you guys want to die. I'm going to call out the safe spots for the longitude, so just do the opposite. Okay, side
DPS
safe
front
first.
back.
Side safe, DPS front. And swap.
I didn't get the second one.
Wait, why'd I die?
So
Oh,
we
'cause I wasn't
remember
at
we
full?
didn't get healed to full
Wasn't
during
at
that
full.
one. Yeah.
Okay. My
All right,
bad.
let's jump.
Yeah, this one's
It's,
super
it's
tough.
tough too because you're moving during it, so like you can't sit still and cast like a Medica or whatever.
Yeah.
Do you even have? I don't know. Does White Mage even have the AOE Lily at that level?
No.
Yeah, bummer.
Yeah, no. The best, the best would be Cure 3.
Yeah. I've been trying to do the Thin Air and Cure 3, but I'm trying to get it while everybody's kind of close together.
Yeah.
But also remembering to go to my spot, and I was like, oh, I left too soon.
Yeah, I remember for Mosey and Kaze, this was like the hardest part, our old healers by far. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like you go to your spot, or you do the Latin long thing, and then after this second one, like gap close back to the tanks.
All right, Cloud.
yeah, if we can all kind of stay grouped here, that A marker would be perfect for the healers.
And that way we're in range for Cure 3.
Yeah.
This is a fun fight, though.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say that.
Yeah,
Very
it
interesting.
is really sick. Now that we like know how it works, it's really fun. Oh shit! I turned my stance off for the tank swap thing earlier and forgot to put it back on. Okay, front and back safe first. Front and back safe. And then switch. Okay, this is gonna be water phase again, so more practice with that.
Got Tsunami addled.
Not bad. Oh, you got it. Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, the back side of the one marker, just stack on top of me.
You jumped on it.
Okay, perfect. And then in. And then stack right on this beat. It's dealing with this kid aggro.
Oh,
Okay, tank swap happening.
Don't let her know, HA. You're still mad at her.
Okay, everyone in the center. Healers, you can start moving to your spots. And get right back in and stay tight. Perfect.
Turn that shit down.
Cool. And we'll take it back to A. So this is Earth phase again. Alright, supports need to be healed for full. DPS need to die.
what the hell?
DPS stayed inside.
Side state first.
No. Oh shit! I got hit. No way.
I missed one.
I was like spamming corners to get myself back up.
Tank buster. Oop.
Yep.
Shield me on first. Sorry.
Did
Pick
my
me
provoke?
up.
It said my provoke went off. I'm sorry.
You can stay with us for a little while.
Oh.
Alright,
we
so
go.
remember everybody needs to be healed to full again.
Now we
this is
spread.
Partner spread. So now we can go to your partner spread. And then wait for the stack to explode and then get out.
Ooh.
All right, run.
Ellie.
Running.
Good
Oh
job.
Now
my
heal
God.
us to full.
You got it. Heal.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's pretty tight.
Holy crap.
So what you can do is if you have your dash up, you can go back to A right after that, like after the stack thing, just use your gap close to get to A, and then we'll all be there for like Cure 3 or whatever.
After the
You have
stack?
to save benediction
Oh.
for yourself on that one.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out where I use my
Because-
plenary indulgence because I need to save that for
one of those, yeah.
for that heal to full.
And we'll be close to LB3 there. You know, if we can make it through that with, you know, a few people up in the LB3, you know, should be available or close.
Okay.
Um,
I'm trying to think what else I have at that point.
if it'd be easier for Rolani, me and Kabaje can move to D and they can take our spot.
Oh, so that we're closer to the
Oh,
side.
closer to the center. That might be easier, yeah, for healers.
That might, yeah.
Put the healers on the inside and the tanks on the outside.
Yeah.
Does,
Yeah,
does
do you
that
wanna do
matter
that?
for the tanks?
It doesn't really matter for us. No, it's a little less
Okay.
melee uptime for live, but I don't think it's like end of the world, you know.
Okay, we can try it like that.
Yeah, that's a good suggestion. Yeah, so live, we're gonna
Yeah.
take the D spot from now on. So we'll run over to D, do our whole knockback thing, and then just go back.
And then
And so
one. Okay.
me and R will be about here on 3.
Yeah.
And me and Kabaje will take C.
Cool.
Me and Lalani will be here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that
makes
may
sense.
help.
And then basically after all like the stacks and big bangs explode, everyone just kind of get back towards A, just to be in range for AoE heals.
It's the recast on this one. Makes sense. Okay.
Sounds good.
Therefore, the healers have a little more time to cast.
Yeah, less
That way.
moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really good suggestion. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right, let's get another attempt.
I think it's my dancer PTSD of how many times I've yeeted myself off the side that I'm afraid to use my dash.
It always goes a little bit farther than you think it will. Too.
Exactly. I'm always clear off the edge and I'm like, whoop.
I hear that in Red Mage.
Okay, side safe first. Front. Okay, we got another water phase.
Got Tsunami.
Oh, damn.
I got it.
I did too.
Oh, you did?
Backside of one.
Oh, sorry.
Backside of one. Nice and tight.
That's good.
And then run behind. And then nice and tight on B here. Cool. Welcome back on your sheep. Okay, everybody in center. Healers, you can start making your way to your spots.
Medica did not go off.
Oh,
Holy
Everybody
shit.
in?
Yeah, I didn't have enough health.
Yeah.
Got R up.
Maybe you gotta like get your AoE heal off before.
Well, I did, but I was really low when that one.
Yeah. Okay, orbs. We got these. Okay, we're walking back to A. We'll get some more practice with Earth phase. Okay, safe spots for the thing.
DPS
front back
sides.
safe. Front back safe.
Oopsies.
Okay, heals up.
Think everybody got it? Oh,
No. I got hit when I wasn't supposed to.
I'm gonna involve this, but I think I'm toast afterwards.
Think I got Kabaji?
When my invuln runs out, I'm dead.
Oh,
Dude, it literally had like.
I
2
just couldn't
seconds
shield
left
us
on the
enough.
invuln.
Gonna kill us,
Just want to eat my keyboard. What the fuck? Because it's funny when you said front and back safe. I don't know what possessed me to go to the side. I was like,
It's
yeah, let
really
me go over
tough
here.
because yeah, it's tough because like I have to give 2 oh shit. Back it up.
Gosh.
Let's just jump.
Oh,
Jumping.
Did you want to swap? Yeah, we can swap jobs.
huh? Oh, go to war?
Yeah, last time Kabaji was on Warrior and they have raw tuition for healing during that section. So they can heal themselves with full.
I think Warrior and Paladin's the best combination.
Warrior's good with
Pretty
everything.
solid, yeah.
I was doing Gunbreaker because of Aurora the last time we tried, but that's because Kabaji was doing Paladin, so I don't mind either. Either way, I'm gonna try that.
If anybody needs repairs, I'm right here.
I'm super mad.
I gotta check mine.
Ooh, I could use repairs.
Yeah, for sure.
Or I could heal inside. I mean, repair inside, because I don't know
Yeah.
who you guys are physically.
Oh, yeah, we're out at the FC house.
Oops.
I don't know what's wrong with my lizard, but every time I move the water bowl, he insists on sleeping in it. It's like it's not for sleeping.
It's a new thing. I've got to make it mine.
Nope. It's like no matter where I put it in there, he just always finds it just to sleep on top of it, and it looks so uncomfortable. Oh, what do I know? I guess.
You must have a bearded dragon.
Yeah, I do. It's just so weird.
I guess he likes the water.
We've got a log in ours,
Mm-hmm.
and he puts his head on one side, his back on the other side, and lets his belly just droop.
That's how I sleep every night. Get it out. Oh, it says Kabaji, just let us know when you're ready. I know you're having controller issues, so.
Can I help you? You're not a dog.
Alright, cool.
Sweet. Oh.
Oh, we got a friend now. True Father's Day
Yeah.
experience.
Right. Oh. Oh, I was like, what the heck is this?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Who else
Yeah,
needed
anybody else?
repair?
Me? Yeah, anybody else?
Oh yeah.
At... Was I 1 before?
thought
remember.
my weapons were broken.
Oh, just like actual.
Or did you let it be broke?
I think. I think.
Yeah,
that's
mine was
purple.
broke too.
Yeah. Oh, someone took my chain. Oh no, it's still there. Okay.
There we go.
This is just so you can see your partners in the heat of the moment. Yeah, cool.
Crazy to me that there's groups that do this without all these markers, and it's like I can understand doing it without like the waymarks and stuff, but without the partner markers, oh god, there's just way too much chaos.
Yeah, when we were learning Tsukiyomi, I saw like some comments on Reddit from like 10 years ago or whatever, and one guy was like, "All these scrub party finders are always putting down waymarks. Like, you need them." I was like, "Dude, what's the problem with waymarks?"
Right?
Right? God forbid waymarks. I mean, they wouldn't put them in the game if we couldn't use them.
Mm-hmm.
Sheesh. It's elitist behavior.
I didn't realize this place was called Skyscape.
Mm-hmm.
See, I knew this guy was drunk. I knew it.
Yeah, that dude just messaged me.
Yeah, like they said also, have you seen the new FD? And then I said, FD? What's FD? I don't know, I'm too drunk for this conversation. I was like, what the fuck? Why'd you message me? Jesus. Lord have mercy.
Okay, front and back safe first. And sides.
Back to water.
Yep, water phase again.
Got Adel.
Also, not Kabaji calling me a cretin. What an
Yep.
insult. I didn't want to let that slide, but... Okay, backside of one. Nice and tight. Kabaji in.
No.
You're going a little too far back. So just like right on the backside of the box, you're fine. Oh, I didn't make that time.
Ooh.
I have
Alright,
to see this.
let's jump and try again. That one didn't count.
Is it dropsy?
Well,
Yeah,
it's
it is
not a-
dropsy.
yeah.
Okay.
So it's not an immediate death. Okay.
It is, however, assured.
Yes.
Yeah. You'll die. It doesn't matter.
I don't think you can heal through it.
They give you a little hope.
Yeah.
But you would have like enough time to like get to your spot so you don't kill everybody else with your donut, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
At least that's polite. Got my shades on. Alright, cool.
So once he does either fire, earth, whatever, he swaps to the next one?
Yeah, so after the orb phase, that whole like swap getting launched through the orb, after we beat that in rage, then he does the other two that he didn't do the first time. And then that's the end of the fight. We have like an enraged sequence at the end. Yeah. So it's either
Love-
fire, wind, intermission, water, earth, or water, earth, intermission, fire, wind.
And then that's the end of the fight. Okay.
There's like a pretty lengthy series of mechanics at the end that's like preparation for enrage, and then we actually have to beat the DPS check, which is its own beast.
Okay.
Okay, side
Yes.
save first.
Ow.
Got Adel.
Okay, backside of 1, and then just stack tight on me. There we go, perfect. Now sprint if you have to, get behind him. Nice and tight. Nice. Now we take him back to the center. Okay, tank swap action.
Adam,
Okay,
So we'll get the
yeah, make sure you heal us, and then start running to your spots. Everybody else stay stacked.
don't forget food.
And healing's back in. Perfect. Keep repeating. Orbs. Okay, we can start walking up the orb. Who's up pondering the orb? Okay, remember DPS, you are trying to die. Supports, we're trying to get healed before. I'm gonna save my Aurora for the second one, because that one seems like the harder one to heal.
DPS stag.
Yep, sides safe first, sides. Let's run back.
Lies,
Shit.
goddamn.
Did you get it?
Nope.
Alright, only one death, not too bad.
Not bad.
You got Kabaji, or maybe?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, position for this. Okay, now we're doing our spots for the oh shit. Fuck. Yeah, I think we got
Yeah. I think that's why the tank stayed.
Yeah, tanks have to stay inside. So,
Yep.
I think it'll be fine
Oh,
because
shit.
we just had to get to our spots faster, but
Well, but he followed you, so
yeah.
it's
it's
because we
not-
moved too fast, I think.
okay.
So like we need to like wait for the stacks to appear and then get to our spots. But also we switched, so Kabaji was over
Oh, I
at
got you.
E instead of
res?
speed, but it's fine.
Yeah, yay!
There you go.
So I'm gonna try an LB3.
LB3, got you. We got one of y'all.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
this way we can at least practice the orb. We're not gonna be able to make the DPS check, but we can get in position for it.
Nice.
Sorry, I goofed there. I should have got you.
Oh,
Get to your orb spot.
I can't move.
Uh,
Oh,
All right, let's all jump.
I got caught up in discussion.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to earn this death dart. Okay, I'm jumping.
Not the hard cast. the thunder. All right, let's get one last pull in, and then we'll call it for the night. Yeah, so we did swap positions for Earth phase, you're right, but you're going to be at C this time. So you're over at blue with Eli, and me and Lai are going to be at D. But other than that, you were in the right spot. You went to D, and I went to C, and it worked out fine. But we just got swapped. So from now on, yeah, I'll be at D with Lai, and you'll be at C with Eli.
So you think once the stack marker,
'Cause if he's casting, he's gonna stay put. But I can't remember if he's actually casting anything while the stack markers show up.
Yeah, but how much does it really matter if he moves, though? You know what I mean? Because, like, the melee's
Yeah.
going to be over with me, and then the casters can hit him from anywhere, right?
Mhm.
So he doesn't have
that's,
any, like,
that's true, I guess. So it doesn't
Yeah.
matter at all then. Okay.
Yeah, he's not doing like a latitude, longitude from that position, so I think it should be fine. If
Okay.
we do run into problems, we can always go back to the old spots. But
It will be a good try.
all right, we'll get one last good attempt because it's almost 7, and then we'll here's just wait. Sorry. Delay.
Wait! No!
Ah.
Hey, you said it. Healer's just.
I told him we'd get one good pull before we call.
Oh, okay.
Behind you.
You're going
Oh
to...
wait. Okay.
Yeah. So me and Lai are going to be at D, you and Eli are going to be at C
Oh, it didn't push me off.
for the tank spread. Just so the healers can be on the inside, and then yeah, it's going to be flipped because we're on the other side of the arena. You know what I mean? So yeah, exactly. Perfect. Yeah, boss relative right for you. I know it's after midnight for Lai, so I don't want to hold too far, but
Light blade,
Right.
dark blade. Remember that.
Tsukiyomi PTSD. That fight wasn't too bad, honestly. I would do it again.
Yeah.
Which one?
Tsukiyomi.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Just wait till she's the Unreal.
Okay, behind. Yeah, I was talking about that. We're getting like free Unreal practice with this here. Okay, this is fire phase, so remember your spots for that?
Look at the first Inferno. Adel.
Put it in the hole. Supports out, DPS in. Okay, front and back safe first. Sides. Then supports in, DPS out. Okay, good job. Tank swap through tank swap. Yeah, this will be our last fold, so no worries. Alright, fucked up my rotation bed. Okay, supports out, DPS in. Okay, DPS to your partners. And then after this, DPS stay, supports in. Okay, and then everybody in. One big jamboree. And do the little dance. Okay, it's gonna be wind phase. Remember this? Nobody touch the center and you die. I got reprisal for this. Oh shit. Well, okay, so I'm moving over towards the board.
Not quite the reprisal.
Okay, remember supports back to the wind, DPS face to the wind. Tuck in behind him.
Not bad.
No worries.
Got him.
It's especially funny because when you get launched, you go so fast. So I just saw your body go flying like. Next off, I'm gonna provoke. Oh man, my provoke's so late. Maybe it's because of my lag. Sorry, dude. I'm gonna try provoking like extra early.
I got the budget. I got it.
Okay. Oh shit. Wait. What?
Okay, healers start moving to your sides.
What the hell?
Everybody else get positioned so you don't get knocked off.
Double tip.
So I got 15 seconds left on my swift cast.
Okay, somebody else take the tether, and everybody's on. Cool.
I got 4 seconds on Swift. Oh, shit.
Okay, as long as we have
Got it.
people
You
standing,
got it.
we can get practice with the orb phase. So let's bring it back to the center. We'll start positioning for the orb.
Oh, look.
Remember, DPS on this like plus icon, and then support's right in front of them. And then you're gonna walk through until you're at the back side of the box for the marker opposite you. Okay, did it work? Find out.
Got it. Yeah, I think we're good.
Hey, good job, everybody.
Yeah, cool.
Okay,
Nice.
DPS as hard as you can.
We got it.
Nice, great job. Hold it.
Yeah.
Okay, make sure we're all healed and shielded.
What damn?
Okay, now we're gonna get water phase first. Okay, side safe. Okay, backside of the one marker here, nice and tight. And get behind him. Gap close or sprint if you have to. Nice and tight on B. Perfect. Great job. Bring it back to the center. Alright, I'm gonna provoke super early this time.
That shield.
I gave him everything I had.
Same.
Just in case, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody in the center. Make sure we're healed up, and then healers, you can go to your spots. And then back into the center, quick. Okay, awesome. I'll take the red tether. Okay, where's the other tether? Oh, right there. Nicely done. Good job. Okay, now we just have to do Earth Phase. AKA the most dreaded part of the fight. Okay, DPS, remember you guys need to die. Supports, we need to get healed to full. Remember the spots I'm calling out are the safe spots. Okay, front, back,
DPS
straight.
sides. DPS sides.
I missed.
Okay, heals up.
I got
All
Eli.
good.
Keep healing.
All good. No worries.
Got Adel on
Okay,
that.
tank swap. Nicely done. Okay, yeah, so we can start moving to our spread positions.
Oh, my bad.
Get dash if you have to. Okay, remember DPS are going to stay where they are when they get knocked back. And then forwards back to A. And then heals up as quick as you can.
Cast, bitch, cast.
Did it work?
No.
Oh
No,
no.
we got most of us. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're gonna see the enrage. I'll call out
LB3.
the mechanics. Yeah.
We're good.
Only one down. We're okay.
Never
we're
mind,
okay.
only one down. Okay.
I'm gonna provoke back Kabaji just like fix this thing. Never mind. He jumped. Okay, spread out. Spread out. Don't be near anybody else. Wait until your circle explodes first before you move. Stay still. Okay, now get to the square in the center. Stay in the
Someone
square.
LB.
Square, Kabaji.
LB.
Like an LB.
Okay, earthquake. We're gonna need to be healed to full. So healers, get ready.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Ooh.
no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Earth. You almost have to kill him before.
Yeah, you got to kill him before that. Yeah, we need more DPS, but that was really good.
Yeah, but this way we at least saw the range. So I'm happy we got back to where we were. You know, so
Yep.
Nice.
yeah. So that last phase, he's like throwing all those mechanics at us, and it's basically like both a DPS check and a heal check because the healers have to be on top of the solve, but we're also
Okay.
trying to burst them down. So there we
Damn.
yeah,
Damn
we
it.
just didn't have enough DPS because of white cats. People goofing off. It's no big deal, but at least we saw the end. So
Yay.
And yeah,
great job, everybody.
it like baits you because it's like it does the mechanic, but then it's like, but you got to sit there and wait for the thing to actually go off. So you're kind of baited to
Yeah,
because he's casting something else at the time.
Yeah, exactly. The cast bar applies the debuff, then the debuff has to go off 5 or 6 seconds later. So.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right, perfect. Well, great job, everybody. Sorry to keep you guys a little bit late. I know we're like 10 minutes over, but
No biggie.
Oh, good. Oh,
yeah,
good.
sweet.
Was worth
Pretty
it.
fun.
Mm-hmm.
Next
game, everyone.
time is Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern. If anybody can't make it or, wants to make any changes, just let me know beforehand. Yeah. And if you ever want to go in unsync and just practice it, I can do that with you too. But honestly, you guys are picking it up really fast, especially for like having done the static shuffle a couple times with like new people. Like it's really exciting that we're getting so far. So
Yeah. Yeah.
It's good.
and thank you guys for coming to Ether as well, because I know that this is not always easy. So
Yeah. Absolutely.
It was a cool vacation.
I like it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Never been to Cactar, so.
Welcome.
Yeah. It's kind of weird that it's actually open here, especially being the weekend days.
Yeah, and with like a cult crescent, you
Yeah.
would think that more people would be like back, but I guess they're
Uh-huh.
not. Maybe people do like a cult on their own server, so they don't transfer as much.
Oh, maybe
Or
so.
maybe they just opened everything up.
Yeah.
For some reason, they just kind of opened everything up.
They're just like, nah, fuck it. So right,
Probably
I'm
so
walking in.
people could do the 4th
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
hour.
The Fork Tower.
oh yeah, we were talking about that last time about how miserable that is. Moon is trying to do it tonight, but he sent me a thing. He's like, hey, are you free to do Fork Tower? I was like, I'll give it a try. And then he's like, yeah, it starts at 2 a.m. your time. I was like,
Oh.
yeah, nah, never mind. Tomorrow's a work day for you, dude.
Oh.
I seen it for the first time today.
Oh, you saw it pop?
Oh, the actual, yeah.
Or was it yesterday?
Gets kind of that red sky that it does.
Yep.
Cool. All right,
Like an
dude.
Oblivion
Guys,
Gate.
on the weekend, or if you want to chill at some point before then, just holler.
Cool, cool.
Bye-bye.
All
right,
right.
bro.
See y'all later.
Yes.
Bye, everyone.
Bye,
night, everyone.
GG's. Good night. All right, I'm gonna go grab some dinner, I think.
Right on.
Oh, okay. I got,
What?
I got a random text message in our podcast chat with Joe and Joel and a couple other people. and it was like the text came through. It was like, "Do message hi. My name is James. Is closing." From Joel. Like what?
What the hell?
So I sent the confused dog GIF, and he came back and said that was his little James playing with dictation on my watch. Sorry for the spam.
Uh,
I guess it's his nephew or something.
that's funny.
Yeah. Alright, let's go. I guess I could try to stay logged in, but the game will probably crash.
Anyway, I'm gonna hop out. See you later.
Alright, man. See you later.